Hey, there you are, and welcome to My Dude Watch. My name is Jason, and I have an awesome chronograph for you today. This is built with durability and precision. Our job today will be to dissect this watch and leave no rock unturned. This should be fun. So grab a snack, pull up a chair, and let's talk watches.
They call me a god.
Today's video is sponsored by Slate Watch Company. They sent over this Lapizta Zatara watch and asked for a complete and thorough review, and that's exactly what we'll give them. This is my first opportunity to review this brand. I'm really excited about that. Time's a ticking, so let's get it. When unboxing this watch, I noticed right away that this one leans heavily towards active men. Why would I say that? Well, everything is exaggerated, but in a good way. The way the angles are cut, the weight of the watch, simply the heft. You outdoorsmen, you're going to love it. My first impressions are extremely optimistic regarding the aesthetics of the overall construction of this watch. It's definitely durable and the weight is well balanced. You also may have noticed that this watch has a nautical racing theme. For instance, the hands are designed in the likeness of sails. The bezel is designed as a steering compass, and the dial is in the likeness of an instrument panel on a speedboat. Let's get to the tale of the tape. The case is constructed with 316L stainless steel. It measures 43 millimeters in diameter, although it is available in 48 millimeters as well. It has a lug-to-lug length of 51 millimeters, and the height of the case is 15 millimeters, which does include the case back and crystal. The lug width is a nice 22 millimeters, and we'll go over the bracelet shortly, but it does taper down to the clasp. This chronograph is water resistant to 100 meters, and power in this chrono is a Miyota OS-20 chrono movement. The rest of the watch is stainless steel as well, namely the case back, bezel, crown, and bracelet. I am really interested in this case, so let's take a closer look from the profile view. As you can see from the side, the case has some really interesting angles. Now, the one thing that I do like quite a bit is the turn down on the lugs. A watch large like this would be a little more challenging for guys with smaller to medium-sized wrists if those lugs were not turning down. You can also see on the lugs there are screws. These will make changing the bracelet or strap so much easier and protect the case from unnecessary scratches by a bracelet or watch tool. Regarding the screw-down crown, it is oversized at 10 millimeters. It's incredibly strong and secure. It seems to have a really nice grip and easy to operate. These pushers are well designed as well. As I've been testing these pushers, I like how they feel. There's a slight click and a pop when they operate. That gives you the confidence that these pushers are incredibly well built. The upper pusher starts the timer. Push it again, it stops and tracks the time that has expired. The bottom pusher resets and you're ready to do it all over again. Now let's flip the watch over and take a look at the case back. It is a screw down back and it is very basic, but it's very well designed. It's not anything we haven't seen before, but the execution is nice. Now back up to the top of the case. The watch has mineral crystal coated with sapphire and AR protecting the dial. Let's have a look at the bezel. It does click away just fine, has a nice amount of tension, and there's no backplay to speak of, so it functions great. Let's check the alignment. Yes, it aligns perfectly, so the top of the watch looks and performs well. It has large grips on the edge of the bezel, and that seems to work just fine. Now let's move inward and examine the dial. I like the surface of the dial. The matte black suits this style of watch perfectly. It's basic and well executed. One thing about this watch that I would like to mention now, because if not, I know you guys will, and that's the date wheel is black and matches the dial surface. As elementary as that seems, more models than not simply don't do this, so it's nice to see Lapizta match it up. The dial is really legible. The black dial with white markers and indices matched with the red hands, which again are thick. It just works. Getting time at a glance is almost effortless. I really like the symmetry of this dial. That red stands out. What a great call by the designers. Really, anytime you can have red on top of black in the watch world, it will be very popular. The logo is just under the 12 o'clock position and in white. And here in red are the 3, 6, 9, and 12. From the top-down view of the watch, you can see more completed finishing. This just looks awesome. You can see just how short these lugs are as well, which is important to minimize the length of the case. Let's talk through this bracelet. The bracelet is crafted with 316L stainless steel. It's attractive and goes well with the case. It has both solid links and solid end links. You'll notice the bracelet is fluid and smooth. There is just enough flexibility with the bracelet to wear comfortably, and it definitely conforms with the wrist. There are no rough or sharp edges anywhere. It's 22 millimeters at the lugs and tapers down to the clasp. As far as the movement goes, this is the Miyota OS 20. It has an accuracy rating of plus or minus 20 seconds per month, so it is consistent and reliable. It just happens to be the same movement that Bulova uses in many of their watches as well. All right, we are moving right along. We have reached that part of the video where we try to put it all together and make sense of it all. We like to call this segment Gripes and Likes. Let's start with the gripes. Number one, the case thickness. Now, I realize this is not designed to go under your dress shirt, so I don't know that it's that big of a deal, and it's certainly not a deal breaker for people that are outdoors, which is where this is designed to be. And number two, the crystal. It's mineral crystal with a coating of sapphire. It's not the same as having a sapphire crystal. Number three, the lume. There's a lot to be desired with the lume on this watch. There's a whole lot to like about this watch. Number one, the case build. If you're wearing this and you hit a door frame, you're going to have to check the wood for damage because this thing is tough. And number two, legibility. The legibility of this dial is some of the best you'll ever see. Number three, the date wheel. Having that date wheel match the dial is really important to watch collectors. Number four, the options given regarding the size of this watch. It's available in a 43 or a 48. If you want to learn more about this watch, we have the link in the description. You can go there, investigate it, have a look around. They got tons of affordable watches. Slate Watch Company has offered our viewers a generous discount code. Just use code DUDE20 to get a very nice 20% discount exclusively for you Dude watchers. Hey, you made it to the end of another video. If you enjoyed what you saw today, please take the time to like the video and subscribe to the channel. It really helps. All right, we are at the end, and that is a wrap. So thank you very much for watching. We do appreciate that. My name is Jason with My Dude Watch, and we'll see you next time. But don't forget, dudes can't be late.
They call me a god.